Hi, Pisces. This is the last bit. Talking about what kind of hoax you're going to find out was... Do I call it a hoax? Scam? The scam that your ex was trying to perpetuate on you, or did? Okay. Yeah, just to make sure. While you were being kind to him, while you were being loving to him, while you were being... Oh my God. While you were trying to build a family together, this person... Oh, Four of Pentacles, Six of Wands. This person saw you as... I swear this person's seen too many movies, because it's like they wanted to Rosemary's Baby you, and now I'm getting they wanted to A Star Is Born you. Where, if you haven't seen that movie, there's the theme of a talented woman and a man who spots her. She falls in love with him. You know, he's already quasi-famous a little bit. You know, he's more famous when they meet, but she's a million times more talented than him, and he sees that, and he holds on to that, and he perpetuates this, yes, we're in love and we're together forever, which is her mindset. His mindset is, I'm going to be famous. I'm going to be rich. I'm going to make a ton of money off this woman. If there was any love there, it was overshadowed by that mentality of seeing you and finding something. Okay, but it was never in the spirit of love. And there's something that they did that you need to know about. Two things. One is the way that they would treat you behind your back to make others treat you a certain way. The High Priestess. It's like that, but ahead of time. Knight of Swords. Say something cutting that would affect your... But it's seemingly... Oh. This is so random. Okay. This is so random. What I'm getting is that he would do... Or this was the plan. You know, if it was over before it could get to this point, this is what the plan was. It was really just to use you to propel him to the top. His own ego. But you're a beautiful woman. That's what I'm getting. And he had a weird jealousy thing. A jealousy thing that I think you took as love. Where if anyone looked at you, they would, you know, kill them. Or, you know, it'd be the end of them. Judgment, Tower. Princess of Pentacles, though. Is Princess... Okay. So, ugh, really dirty, really ugly. It's like if you were going to go to a place, let's say that people are waiting for you to show up. They've never seen you before. You're performing there for the first time. It's like they don't know what you look like. Or his friends or something. And he would, knowingly, this is a plan, say like, oh, she's the most beautiful woman in the world. Like, oversell it. Like, say that you're like Halle Berry meets... I don't know, like, who are the most beautiful women in the world? Help me. Most beautiful women in the world. Like, obviously no one could be that beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, just obviously no one could be that beautiful. And he would, like, talk you up to certain people. And then when they saw you, it was like, I think if you can remember some time where people met you and they seemed, like, disappointed. And then you heard them say something like, oh, well, she's not even that beautiful. She's not really that beautiful. Or something like, she's not really that beautiful. And then it made you feel ugly. That was on purpose. He knew they would do that. He knew you would hear that. Seven of Swords in the Moon. He knew it would break you down. Yeah. So if this person, I don't really want to get into that, but you know, their ties to the Dark Lord or whatever, but that was something that they would do behind your back, or something they would have done if you were still together when you take off with your career. Even more than ever before, it's important that that man was not in your life. Okay, so to bring all of this back to the career, did I push go? Okay. Oh. Yeah, so they had ties to the Dark Lord, and they do certain things to their victims. You were his victim. Okay, you were his victim. Um, wait, what? Hold on, what? The devil in the chariot. Yeah, okay. So he would do specifically disrespectful things on days that were important, on days that should have been precious, holy. Your birthday, your, I don't know, if you had an anniversary, your anniversary, that was on purpose. That was on purpose to chip away at you. So that he was in charge of when you felt beautiful. He was in charge of when you felt loved. He was in charge of all of your own judgment calls about the people around you. It was like trying to be some disturbed puppet master, but he would do things on your birthday. The High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor. He would do things on your birthday, cheat on you, lie to you, the Moon, Temperance. The worst of it's over, okay? Yeah, he thought he was being a little magician there, but he was just a fool. He is the fool. He was the fool. He is the fool. That is something satanic ritualists do, the ones that worship the Dark Lord. Three of Wands. I don't know why they do it. If anyone knows why they do that, let me know. You know, I've never wanted to delve deep, but I know what it is when I see it. And that's it. It's some kind of like cruel satanic chipping away at you so they have control of you. Okay, so that's the one thing that they did behind your back. That's that? Okay. Yeah, to get you caught up. Now the other thing was that I'm not sure what the extent of it was, but I'm kind of hearing that song, Little Boxes on the Hills. Was it On the Hillside made of ticky-tacky? While you were building your life, while you thought you were building your life, he was lying, cheating, stealing, scheming. Yeah. Seven of Swords. And it would have been you, it would have been your children, it never would have ended. It had to end. And it's going to end. So, something you're going to find out is about a hoax that they perpetuated against you. Okay? This is like a viral marketing thing. It's, oh my, okay, so this is the Washington Irving note. I don't know anything about New York. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I'm like as Western can be here. And the note came up about the Knicks. New York Knicks. Okay, so I don't know what this has to do with you. I'm just going to go with it, and you can tell me there, the Ace of Pentacles. So, the Knicks basketball team, New York. I looked it up. The History of New York from the Beginning of the World to the End of the Dutch Dynasty by Diedrich Knickerbocker, written in 1809, was a story or a book published about people in Manhattan who dress in baggy-kneed trousers. Baggy-kneed trousers. People who live in Manhattan, New York. Okay, so this was a story that was written about them. And that made the term Knickerbockers famous. Where they got the name Nick shortened to that. Anyway, point here is, oh, and his, he had an evil mama that helped him. Probably not a surprise. She should be already dead by now. If not, it's coming for her too. 16 Something about 16, so 16 more days, something like that. So anyway, this Diedrich Knickerbocker fellow that wrote this scathing, this scathing report on those that live in Manhattan and how ridiculous they are and how they look. It turns out that Diedrich Knickerbocker is not a person. It was actually a hoax viral marketing scheme by Washington Irving, who was a political satirist. We know Washington Irving as writing the short story The Legend of Sleepy Hollow about the Headless Horseman, and also Rip Van Winkle from his short story collection. Dressed in baggy. Okay. So there was something, a hoax that he perpetuated against you. He had help with his mother. She is not going to jail. She's going to pass away. The little, so there was a coven. That's so ridiculous. Ridiculous. They perpetuated a hoax against you. This is a viral marketing scam. It's like the same thing. People do not realize that the person that was lying about you, whether you know about this or not, there was a lie about you online and it was getting spread like viral. You know, that was in the 1800s. People were doing this, you know, to get their point across, pretend like there's someone else and write this expose. Okay, so someone wrote an expose on you, like pointed, scathing, humiliating. That's part of the humiliation thing. They wanted to, the Star is Born note. They wanted to, they couldn't Stepford wives you, so they wanted to blackmail you. Did you know that? They were going to blackmail you. The little house is made of ticky-tacky. Oh, that's from a show, and in that show, there was a mother who had to turn to selling marijuana to pay the bills. She's like a good person and a good mother, and she just had to kind of do that. You know, I'm getting that maybe in the past, there was a time where you sold. It's for your kids. It was brief, very brief. It was a means to the end, and it was nothing to speak of almost. 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups. It was for your children. So this person sold drugs like big time. He was doing heroin. He was selling heroin. Did I get there? High Priestess. Yeah, I'm there. Okay. So one of the reasons why you left him, you already know. That's what you already know. The drug use. He was selling it. And so what he was going to do is try and blackmail you because you sold weed back in the day. And no, that didn't work. So he perpetuated this hoax. Does that have anything to do with the hoax? Okay. You're all the bad things in the world. You're all the bad things in the world. You're silly, you're a liar, you sleep around, you make bad judgment calls, and you steal from everyone. You stole from him. Oh, you're a thief. That's it. Okay. Viral marketing scam. You're a thief. Everyone's going to find out publicly that, what's his name, Diedrich Knickerbocker is actually, in fact, Washington Irving.